Whoops, I forgot to hit record. Alright, pretend the last like minute didn't happen. Let's hit play.
Now, here's an unusual video where I'll be discussing a bit of a serious topic, blind playthroughs and its problems. For those unaware what blind playthroughs are, it's when you play through a level you've never seen before. You don't know what to expect, and you don't know where the secrets are, which can be quite entertaining for the viewer, especially when the viewer is familiar with the level and anxiously awaits how the player will react to the world building and monster ambushes.
Yeah, so like I totally didn't just say 30 seconds ago. Yeah, that's the best part of blind playthroughs is seeing, you know, oh, this person's reacting to the same things I did. But it's exciting because you get to see them react to something they've never seen before that you potentially like. It can also be frustrating. And I'm gonna point this to my Nerf playthrough, Deja Vu, right? I'm gonna point this to my Nerf playthrough where probably if the map makers watched me play some of those maps blind, it's probably very frustrating for them because I was the most oblivious, the most oblivious player and ran by the most obvious things complaining about the map when I should have been, you know, had my eyeballs open a little more. So it's a mixed bag, and I'm assuming that's what the thing is. It's a mixed bag here.
It is no secret that this channel is about completionism. Even the channel intro from over 4 years ago says it.
I'm a huge completionist, which means that I'll go for 100% kills, secrets, and no saves.
Does that mean...
Yeah, you've set yourself up for torture, my friend. You have set yourself up for some torture and pain, but somehow you've endured it.
that blind playthroughs should also aim for 100% kills, secrets, and, since recently, also items? That's what I would like to discuss. This topic has been on my mind ever since I did the Back to Saturn X Episode 2 playthrough blind. This, along with the Doom 2 in Spain only, are probably the most divisive playthroughs I've ever done. Some maps have very obscure secrets, and I spent dozens of minutes running around like a headless chicken humping every wall imaginable. Now, this is not the fault of the mappers, this is 100% my problem. I was in full control whether or not to go for 100% kills and secrets. I could have set aside my ego and simply used the id.dt cheat much sooner to reveal all the missing secrets and whatnot.
I think you handled it right. I think you gotta, if I don't know, it wouldn't have felt right to me. Like if I were in the same place, I don't think it would have felt right to me to like just to IDDT to find it. I feel like it's better if you find it yourself. Let me see. It's also very valuable for the mapper designer. Yeah, so and I think that's actually what Decino said about my reaction videos, is that it's like, he gets to see from the viewer's perspective what the video's like. So you can kind of use that as a form of like, criticism. Yeah, it's, I think it's more beneficial than harmful, but it's, it's an experience. As long as the complaining part isn't too much. See, you could practice off-camera proto, but at that point, it's not a blind playthrough, right? Because then you're seeing the map. That's the thing. That's where that's the crux of the issue there. For that specific map.
A more recent example is on the Ancient Alien stream I did last weekend. Map 31 is a fairly big and complex map with 13 secrets, and I once again spent many minutes running around looking for them, with of course throwing around some not so nice remarks out of frustration. Steelboy, who made map 31...
Oh wait, please tell me map 31 uses stars. Wait, no, I don't think it does. No, it's Speed of Doom. I haven't seen any of this playthrough because I know I'm gonna play Ancient Aliens someday, so I'm trying to keep that as blind as possible. I might watch that though, because I'm curious. I'm curious if you professionally described it as not nice remarks. I'm interested. I'm a little interested.
For Ancient Aliens, watched my stream and started a Doomworld thread about secrets and how they ruin exploration.
Oh, okay, we gotta read this. I've been thinking about this topic for years, but I was inspired to make this post after Decino, capitalized Decino. We can't be having that. Where at one point, he spent over an hour on map 31 of Ancient Aliens. I would estimate probably at least 20 minutes of that was spent hunting for every last secret and every last item pickup. That's... items is whatever. Now, I do understand how he or anyone would hate that, and I can't help but feel that a lot of the negative comments about the map on Decino's video would have been far milder, though not completely gone, had he spent less time on the map, forcing them to watch him hump every last computer terminal. But of course, I've also seen this complaint elsewhere. Quote from MountPain27. There are 13 secrets, most of which I don't need and really don't enjoy finding. Quote from a YouTube video I remember seeing once but can't find now. Fuck this map. That person was also 100%ing it. Most of the positive responses to the map I've seen were in the Doomworld Megawatt Club thread on it, and there's one thing that most of these responses had in common. They didn't insist on going for all the secrets. It seems that while you don't necessarily enjoy a given map by playing it normally, you almost definitely want to enjoy it if you feel like you're just running down a list of boxes to tick off, especially if there's a lot of them. See, I guess it depends on how you tune the map, right? What do you put in the secrets? Do you just put armor bonuses in all of them? Or just, you know, does one of them have, like, a Megasphere and a BFG that you can't find anywhere else in the map? You know? And does the map require you to have those? That's where it gets... That's one aspect of where secrets get a little irritating. Another aspect is how you telegraph them. If it's just, you know, here's a misaligned texture, or it's just, here's, you know, a completely untelegraphed wall that you have to know that, like, at this angle, at this, you know, longitude and latitude, when the moon is at this point in the sky, the wall will open. It's like... I don't like hunting for secrets blind. And you'll see this in Thursday's Days Vault video. I wanted to find all the secrets in the video because I really like the map. But I hate looking for secrets blind. I hate that stuff. So I just looked it up. But I'm not trying to 100% the map blind. You know, I don't have that much time on my hands. So I just looked up the secrets. But, you know, like, not everybody's like that. Some people want to find it blind, and when they can't, it's frustrating for them. And that's fair. That's a very fair thing. Why 13 secrets anyway? I'll be the first to admit I'm absolutely an exploration kind of guy, and I mean in real life too. I've never satisfied seeing a door without knowing what's behind it. Dude, no, go to like McDonald's or something and just go in the employee area. Just like, well, I wanted to know what was behind the door. What are you talking about? Don't get mad at me. Or seeing a balcony without knowing how to get up to it. Just climb the fire escape. Talk to my friends who knew her stories about me accidentally removing a light bulb from a nightclub, finding the secret golf ball storage. I was kidding. Stu Boy, I was kidding. I was joking. Finding the secret golf ball storage at mini golf. Why is there secret golf ball storage? What? Okay, I guess it's like the storeroom, not like the, you know, go here and just pick up the golf ball. Hiding in the cupboard at parties or getting kicked out of the RCM in London after walking in off the street past security and getting caught playing the percussion there. Okay. I'm sure this is, like, partially memeing, but, like, there's a point it's your fault. There's a point it's your fault. I like exploring things and investigating things, and I tend to assume that everyone else likes it too. That's why 13 secrets. I'm kind of playing both sides here. That's just the style of your map. Your map is just secret heavy. I get the feeling that you didn't hide, like, vital secrets. I guess Decino could tell me wrong, or could tell me how it actually is, because I don't know map 31. I don't know what the secrets are. But I'm assuming you didn't hide anything vital in them. This is just a matter of just finding secrets to 100% the map, or you gotta start it over, you know? But I mean, it's just a stylistic choice to just have a lot of secrets, you know? Where does that leave the people who don't love exploring as much as me? You know, like me. This is where the problem arises. Wanting to complete something and wanting to see a number go up are instincts most people have, and as the more ethically challenged game designers know, players will force themselves through almost any amount of tedious gameplay, monetary loss, or even actual physical suffering if it means they can watch a little firework display as a number goes up. As a raider in Final Fantasy XIV, I know nothing about that. I have no idea what you're talking about. I would never do something like that. Absolutely not. Let's ignore the fact I spent 2 months on one raid. The Doom completionists aren't hunting secrets because they love exploring. They're hunting secrets out of obligation, and that's never fun. Yeah, when you do it for fun, it's great. When you feel like you have to, that's when it sucks. Right. I'm just wondering what's like... I imagine there's nothing vital in them, like a Megasphere or a BFG in 800 bajillion cells or something. The secret exit to map 32, I feel like that's always like a secret exit is always an okay kind of secret hunt, because that's possibly the most important secret in the WoD is finding access to the maps, to extra maps. You know, I feel like that's always a fun one to scavenger hunt for. What's more, I do kind of empathize. Here's a personal anecdote. I don't get a huge amount of time to play games these days. People ask me to write music for some reason. Yeah, I wonder why. But one game that I loved recently and that kept my attention all the way through was a Medieval, which I still need to finish. I got halfway through episode 2, and then my time went away. So I'm actually planning on starting a Medieval over, and I need to play that. Medieval VR came out a few days ago. I don't have the room for VR, so I ain't doing that, but, that's interesting. You know what made me feel good in that game? Finding a secret through exploration. You know what didn't make me feel good? Finishing a level and being told I didn't find all the secrets. I'm not a completionist by any means, and yet I still felt a slight sense of failure, and the moment I started to consciously hunt secrets to avoid that failure, I lost that pure joy of exploration that I treasure so much in my day-to-day life. So he gets it. Stewboy gets it. For me personally, I feel like if I exit a map and I have like 60% kills, that's when it gets to me. But if I have 100% kills, I feel like I completed the map enough. If I didn't find any secrets, then I just feel like I did it without the need of secrets, and that's an achievement in itself, I think. Yeah, that's also not good, is when you mess up and you lock yourself out of a secret because you hit a wall wrong or something. Wolfenstein 3D has that issue in a few places. Here's my proposition. Don't mark your secrets, but do still put the secrets in. That's interesting. Yeah, that's not a good map, or that's not a good secret in Monster Condo, the 30-second one. That's dumb. Nobody's gonna guess that immediately. Nobody's gonna guess that I need to run to this specific point in 30 seconds, or I lose a secret. No one's gonna guess that. Yeah, Vanilla Doom does have that issue a lot in a lot of like older maps. I like this idea of having the secrets not be counted, but still putting them in. I like that idea a lot, actually.
And that he'll be adjusting his mapping style from now on by not marking them as secrets anymore.
Alright, spoiler alert, I didn't get there yet. I'm just kidding. This immediately eliminates the anxiety caused by getting less than 100% of something. Aside from the very extreme completionists who I am a bit concerned about and would love to have a deep conversation with in a pub sometime over a pint or 3. But it has an arrow. Yeah, this map has an arrow. That means it automatically sucks. Walking off the opening ledge locks you out of the chainsaw secret. Oh, is that a secret? Oh my god, that is a secret. I hate life. I hate life and everything in it. That one's really funny because, well, I guess, I don't know. On one hand, it's really funny because the idea of locking yourself out of a secret in the first quarter of a second is really funny. But then, on the other hand, I would imagine people would want to look around before they walk off a ledge in front of them. On the other hand, on the third hand, the other hand, maybe they think it's stairs and not just a solid drop-off. I don't know. I'm willing to wager that even if someone knows for sure that they haven't seen everything there is to see, they'll still feel like they've achieved something just by beating the map, as long as they're not presented with definitive evidence of their failure. Ignorance is bliss! After all, there's only so much time that each of us has on this earth to enjoy life, but which would you prefer? That on your deathbed you get to reflect on your own unique memories, or that on your deathbed a giant number flashes up in front of you telling you that you only experienced 2% of life? Dude, imagine that. No, you die and go to heaven and you get, like, stats. And it's just like, hey, you showered this many times in life, or you ate this many saltine crackers, but you never tried breadsticks. I think that'd be funny as hell, personally. Would this lack of secret marking make them less rewarding to find? Well, the topic of what makes a good secret come up every now and then. I wish I could click on those. And there's plenty of ideas. To summarize, at its most basic, a secret can give you useful supplies, perhaps a unique item or weapon, but can also reward you by giving you a unique experience. And a fun extra fight, a whole extra map, perhaps you solved a very interesting puzzle in order to find it, or perhaps none of these, and the reward is simply the exploration itself, getting to see more of the map, or to see it from a new perspective. You know what doesn't seem to get mentioned in these threads? The thing that makes a secret fun is that you get to see a number go up at the end of the level. That's true. Ultimately, oh my god. Oh my god, I think Stewboy just solved it. Yeah. Ultimately, everybody talks about the quality of the secrets, or how vital the secrets are, or how fun they are to find. But at the end of the day, people look for them because they want to complete the map. It's become a point where people don't look for the secrets because they want to. The completionists, I mean. Where the completionists don't look for the secrets because they want to, they look for it for the number to go up. But the majority of the time, people only want the secrets just to find them. Just to get what's in them. You go for the secrets to get the items. You don't go for it to make the number go up. But at the end of the day, you do it to make the number go up. Yeah, that's an issue. That's actually a very good way of summarizing that.
I was a bit perplexed when I read that, and made me introspective on how I present my playthrough videos. Having quite a large audience is a blessing and a curse. All these viewers are all really cool, and I can expose them to incredible Doom maps. But they can also be influenced by some random Doom YouTuber's negative opinion.
I do agree. No, it is actually satisfying when you get 100, 100, 100. I totally get that. I've gotten that myself blind a few times by accident, so... As a completionist myself, I totally get it. Like, I understand both sides there. Or if it's one of those speedrun map things, like run from it. Yeah, that's another thing, where now... That's a double-edged sword, because on the one hand, it can be frustrating if you're trying to get everything and run from it. Because you only have 30 seconds to get everything before you're auto-killed. But, at the same time, that's a really fun challenge. That's a very, very fun idea. At least to me it is. I'm a run from it apologist. I know most people don't like that map, but I think that's a really fun idea. And yes, I've said this in a few videos of mine. In recent playthroughs, in recent times, I guess, I've been noticing that I should probably watch how I describe, or I guess complain, whatever the term is, about maps, because the map maker could be watching. And the last thing I want to do is make the map maker feel bad about the way they made their map. Because ultimately, they made it in their vision. And who am I to say that their vision is garbage? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to feel bad about their map. Yeah, items I just ignore. Because it's whatever. If the secret's a shortcut, that's... Yeah, I don't know. Exactly. It alters the run. It turns the map into its own thing. It turns the map into its own specific thing. Techno! Hi, Techno. Thank you, friend. Oh my god, and David. Yes, I will be playing Nerf Episode 2 today. I just wanted to get this out of the way while Decino's here, in case something comes up and he has to dip later. But yeah, we're going to play Nerf Episode 2 later.
Without actually playing the game themselves. Now, I don't agree with Steelboy's newfound philosophy to get rid of secrets completely, as it is a nice audio-visual cue that feels rewarding, and it tells the player whether they fully explored the map or not.
Oh, the way I had interpreted that was, still play a sound, still play a secret is revealed notification, just don't tally it at the end. Though the point still stands of, you know, it stands as I'm bad at articulating my words in case you get a guess. It stands as a way of, like, telling you if you fully explored the map or not. Right? So. Yo, thanks, Punisher. Thank you, friend. Thank you for the congratulations. I'm so happy.
Lies deeper than that. This thing. I truly
Dude, the HUD's the biggest problem.
believe the extended HUD rules
How are you, by the
my
way, Punisher?
playthroughs. As a completionist, I want to see all of these stats at 100%, but that's of course quite an unrealistic feat to achieve all the time when playing blind.
This is Hanger, by the way. This map's Hanger.
All this does is build up frustration when you cannot find the remaining kills or secrets. Not to mention that not all maps are perfect, and may even, unbeknownst to the blind player, have unreachable kills or secrets.
I think he literally means having 0 secrets on the map, so everything you find is just a nice bonus while not having to go for 100% at the end. That's probably what he means, but I don't know. I guess I interpreted it differently. I think the idea of having it tell you that you found a secret, but not counting all the secrets, I think that's the better route, personally. Because if there's a visual cue that you found something that's like a secret, that's gonna motivate you to look for more secrets in the future, but yeah, like, you don't feel bad if you don't get them all because it doesn't tell you that you didn't get them all. It encourages you to play again and really explore the maps to see if you find everything. The average player probably does have OCD. I feel like you see funny number, you want to make the funny number go up. Yeah, no, I'm an achievement hunter. I absolutely get it, bro. I'm a massive achievement hunter, so yeah. Yeah, I think I blame Xbox 360 for this because of the achievement system. Yeah, I absolutely blame that in this modern age of OCD.
Also, things like points of no return, where you cannot backtrack to explore for the remaining secrets, used to be a pet peeve of mine. But this, once again, is a player problem, not a map problem. It also kind of ruins immersion. When you start a map blind and see there's going to be 1,000 enemies and 20 secrets, it's going to...
Sorry, does that say 220 secrets? No.
Change your initial
No.
mindset.
No,
Being
no.
able to see the kill count all the time is a problem too. Maybe the mapper will spawn an archer in a room where you've killed a lot of monsters some minutes ago. The player may realize this by seeing the kill count roll back, ruining the surprise you encounter an archer when you backtrack. There are also situations.
My counterpoint to that is, this is just player to player, obviously, but I don't look at the kill. I don't really look at the kill count all that much. So like especially if I just like activated a switch or something, or if I'm trying to look where I'm going, I don't look at the kill count. So there's oftentimes I don't notice that an archvile spawned and is rezzing monsters. Also, if you play in PR Boom and not DSDA Doom, the kill count, that doesn't happen with the kill count. The kill count doesn't like revert whenever an archvile raises something. Yeah, what compels you to hide 220 secrets in a map? What compels you to do that? Poogers 28.
where the mapper wants to surprise the player by having a fake exit that reveals an enemy or something. With the kill count visible, you can see there's one monster remaining, which kind of spoils that the exit will most likely contain an ambush.
Oh, yes, most likely, that is true. However, sometimes it could just be a monster stuck in a corner somewhere, or in a secret you didn't find. But I guess if you find all the secrets and there's still an enemy, then yeah, I guess that alludes to, yeah.
So, here's my thought. What if, from now...
Oh, is that a Poogers map? I didn't know that. I thought that was like, some obnoxious slaughter map like Holy Hell or something.
Not including the blind playthroughs I've already recorded as of making this video, I will play
Wait, sorry, say that again?
so that the exit will most likely contain an ambush. So, here's my thought. What if, from now on, not including the blind playthroughs I've already recorded as of making this video, I will play maps blind, without the map stats visible. I will play the map, not waste too much time on finding secrets and killing as much as possible, and when I reach the exit, I consider it a victory and finish the level. Perhaps after that I can do a second run where I enable the extended HUD and hit the T to explore the rest of the map,
Seguimiento!
which will be edited to only show relevant footage.
I like that idea a lot. I like the... yeah, that's I think a good idea. I think first playthrough, just play the map, just have fun. Just don't worry about anything. Second playthrough is when you... That's when you 100% it. That's what I think. Personally speaking. I feel like that's the most satisfying experience for a map.
I believe this will be a great idea. What do you think?
I'm with you.
Practice runs will not change and show the extended HUD as before. As for the divisiveness I've caused with the previous blind playthroughs and streams, I take full responsibility for my remarks and how I may have influenced the viewers' opinions. I could have done more to prevent that. I do not want to push my gameplay style as the norm, and absolutely do not want mappers to change their mapping style altogether because of what some random Doom YouTuber thinks. Now, serious topic finished, thanks for listening, let's play some freaking Doom.
I agree! It's kind of become the issue nowadays, honestly, with like kind of streamer culture or just content creator culture, is that when you get to a certain size, people listen to you no matter what you say. People will just blindly listen to you. So that's not necessarily the fault of the content creator. That's kind of the fault of people not having a brain and being able to think for themselves. So that's something I'm always like saying to anybody I know. Form your own opinions. Don't listen to other people. That's my stance on that. That's pretty much, yeah. Solid video, Decino. Very good. Very good.